Hey everybody, I'm here with Bentley and Hannah's newborn pups, and we're going to go ahead and kick off her video set with a newborn video look, and then right next to us we're going to hop right over and take a look at Harley as they're kind of coming into that stage 2 update where their eyes begin to crack open, and that'll give us kind of a two-part look in here this week at our 2 Weimaraner list that we currently have open and spots available to join. One of the things I want to talk about, just bragging on Hannah, of course you can read a lot of this stuff on her profile, but the thing that she kind of accomplishes for us is she's one of our 3rd generation Weimaraners, and skipping forward that conversation which I could have with you could be a little bit lengthy, so we can talk more about that later, but we're seeing kind of what we've developed over a 10 to 12 year period in this litter, and this is her 2nd litter, so we've already begun to see a lot of the photos come back, and man, I'm just so happy with the look that we've kind of achieved with Bentley and Hannah, that larger, muscular, more masculine built look, and you're seeing that already in pups. Just making a comparison here, we're talking about pups this big, they look 10 to 12 days old, and this is a girl that I'm holding up here, and they're only roughly 4 days old here, so really big, strong, healthy Weimaraners, and we're talking about right out to shoot here. Another difference I want to show you is on Hannah's pups versus Harley's. You're going to see a silver, more of a silver gray coat, and this is really important. And I know a lot of people get very confused with the different colors, but the silver is what you're seeing right here. It's silver, and then the gray, unfortunately, over the years has been mixed in with a lot of tan, and it's very hard to find that true gray. But you're going to see that true gray when we hop over here to Harley. So I'm really excited about it in that sense. You watching the videos, but us, we're going to get to watch these guys grow right next to each other and see a completely different look, and both types of looks that we're trying to achieve here in our program. And it's going to be really cool to kind of watch that develop. So you'll see that the silver coats right here on Hannah's list, and then when we hop over there on Harley's, you'll see a little bit more I'm talking about with that grayer coat. What we're going to do now is hold up a couple of the pups to give families some close-up looks here, and we're going to do the same thing when we go next to Harley, but we're not going to do everybody because it's obviously, this is just a newborn video update, but we're going to give a good look at least roughly half the pups in each of the given categories. Start with one of the blue girls here. And we just came back from their kind of morning outing where they get to come outside for about 2 hours and play and do some exercise and use the restroom, and of course we do a lot of janitorial work while that's going on. So now they're both Harley and Hannah coming in here, taking their afternoon nap and letting their pups nurse on them. And that's kind of what you're seeing right now in this video. We'll get the 2 blue boys here. We have a dark blue and a light blue collar, and these collars will stay the same throughout. So everybody will know by the time we've done about 3 video sets, you'll know which pup is yours. You'll be able to see them in the playtime videos, and you'll be able to kind of also tell the differences between the Harley and Hannah pups. With, for example, like this with the white, where we've woven white collars into the silver girls on Hannah's, and then that'll help you tell who's who when, say, compared to Harley's when they're sitting next to one another. Now we got Harley coming in here being a little nosy. You can film Harley real quick.
What you doing, Harley?
She said, I want to see Hannah's babies. I hear Daddy talking all sweet. I want to get some love. Come here, Harley. You gotta be a good girl. These are Hannah's babies. Now it's still pretty early, and if you look back at Hannah, she's like, you are not coming in this house. And it's only like that for a few days, but we and Harley's want to come over here because she's Harley. She loves everybody. She's real sweet with everybody, and Harley loves puppies. She loves her puppies, and she loves all the other puppies too. And it's a good thing we have her up here right now because we brought her back when we were doing this barn project the other day, and Harley starts trying to feed all the puppies and all the litters, and we got to save her milk for her babies right now especially. So you hear me talking and you want to come in here and get some loving, don't you, Harley? She said, "That's not fair, Daddy. You got to share." We got a silver boy in here somewhere, big old monster guy right here. And he's gonna have a green collar. Look at Harley.
Harley, you're relaxing.
You silly girl, Harley. She says, "I want you to come in there and talk about my babies." Hannah. Hannah. Alright, we're going to move on next and take a look at Harley's pups, and she's doing a little rollover show right now for us, I reckon, but we'll try to get her to come in here and hang out with her little babies while we talk about them real quick. Come on, Harley. Come on, Harley.
Hi.
You silly girl. Come on. Come on here to your baby. So you got to talk about my babies too. She said my boys and girls are special too. That's a good girl, Harley. She's a good girl. She's good, Mom. Listen, I know how to feed my babies. One good thing about Harley, man, she produces a lot of milk. The bad thing is she wants to go outside and play all the time. So we got to really kind of keep her. And you kind of saw us just now, just her hearing us talking there and having a conversation and talking to Hannah. She wants to be a part of the party with everything going on all the time. She's there to have a good time. But she loves her babies. At nighttime she feeds them. She'll stay in here for about 8 hours and she won't move. And she just wants to play. And that's a good thing. That's just part of their personalities. And unfortunately, one of those things you see a lot of breeders do where they just, you can't just put everything into a method. You got to really kind of tailor everything to the dog. For example, where you have things like Chloe, much like Harley right now in one of our visual litters. And that's a normal thing you're kind of seeing there is, for example, with Chloe, and you'll see that maybe in some of our videos where Chloe's more active. She's one of our more trained hunters, and she wants to hunt. So just like they would in the wild, Chloe will leave the den during the daytime and she will not come in there and feed them again all the way until the night. But during that time, Chloe will develop the milk back in, and then when she comes in there, dogs like Maddie, you'll get to see, will be in there actually laying down with the pups. Savannah's always like that, and Becca's like that as well. So you have them kind of operating together in a pack, even when they don't have litters, and they'll help nurture and take care of their pups like a real happy, healthy family. And you remember Harley, her role in that pack is to have a good time. So she does love her babies, though. She takes care of them really well. And as you can see, she is doing a fine job at that because we got some big, fat, healthy babies over here. This guy, of course, is already taken, but you can kind of see he's kind of a two-for-oner. He's a hoss right here. This is the blue boy, black collar blue boy here. And now Harley's Blue Boy Runt is doing really well. He's actually with Savannah's pups, and we will get him in some of these updates coming up. We'll bring him back with his litter. But being as large as Harley was, we decided to put her her smaller pup there with Savannah, being our smallest Vigil that we have, and it's worked out really great. And now he's a feisty little thing. He's learned to nurse like the Vigils do, and it's a lot more aggressive than the Wimes. But you can see here already Harley now coming. She said, "I wanted you to tell me a story too. So I wanted you to put me to sleep for my nap." She's a good girl, Harley. She's a good mama. Now, looking at the video, I hope you can already kind of see what we were just talking about previously with Hannah having the silver, and you can even kind of pan back on the video, and you'll see the differences there real quick with the gray, that very true gray, silver gray, that gray look with Harley's pups, and that's of course with Harley being a true gray there. Alright, going to show this guy right here, is our silver male from the litter. He's a big old boy too. And you'll pick up on it as we do more videos, but there are major differences in the color collars we used, and you will see that especially once Harley and Hannah's pups begin to play together. But again, these will stay the same, so we're kind of getting that in motion there, and for us too, so we can really tell who's who there as they grow and develop around us and we interact with them. It's a good girl, Hardy. Now we're gonna show you some of these girls. We got a bunch of silver girls. 6 silver girls in this litter. Dark pink girl here. A big old yawn. So a big old girl. And normally we use red as a boy, but red is going to be a silver girl color in Harley's litter here. My goodness, you're going to do a yawn too. Show you the blue girl here. Going to have a light pink collar on her. Gorgeous, gorgeous pups in this litter. Absolutely breathtaking. Very healthy, and you can already see some really big round blockheads forming on this litter too. It's really good to see. Even on the smaller ones, you see that blocky head. And this is one of the smaller silver girls there. We got lime green. And see, one of those things that I was just talking about with Hannah. So the green girl in Harley is a lime colored, and then the Hannah's is a neon colored green. So those things will help to tell who's who as well. Hardy, Hardy, Hardy. Good girl, Hardy. Mama Chelsea taking care of the babies too. Hardy. Alright, you wanna go outside? You wanna go pee-pee? Come on, Hardy.